Hiya, folks. Automatic here for Automatic Games. Starting a little early and also a little late tonight. I know that doesn't make sense, but it makes perfect sense in my head. Anyways, it may mean that we might not have too many passengers here for 20 minutes. Not that I ever have that many, but my cherished regulars may be unaware of our departure time. Because, I'm not good at announcing that. Anyways, I hope this stream finds you well. I'm doing really good. I am joined by, I hear the music. Let's see if I can find him. Ah, there's one. I am joined by Caspa.
Bangarang, everyone. Bangarang. It's been a while.
Bangarang. Digging the new attire.
What am I wearing? Oh, Jesus.
What am I wearing?
Oh, Jesus. I forgot I had this.
He's like, oh, Jesus, I need to change.
For a second, I thought he discovered he was in shorts or something.
That would be more befitting of my character, though.
Yeah, kind of would. Usually shirtless, so.
Yeah.
And then we have a Rob. Rob, how are you?
I am doing wonderful. How are you tonight?
Pretty good. Just living the dream on the seas.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Freedom.
checking out the new event outfits, is what I was doing.
Oh, that's right. Oh, we got a storm coming in. I think our anchor is weighed.
Anchor is up.
So, I guess we could get underway. I wonder what color those ribbons are. Oh, multicolor, not worth a whole lot. Oh well, we'll just get underway.
Ready when you are, Captain.
Aye.
Back to normal.
Is it ever normal? We can unfurl. Okay, yeah. I guess it's all matter of perspective.
Yeah.
I watched Rambo First Blood tonight.
Ooh.
Very good movie.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I rented it. My wife said, "Why are you wanting to watch this?" I'm like, "What?" I mean...
So, after you were done watching it, were you vengeful? Or were you sad? Were you angry about it? Or were you sad about it?
It's weird. It's a weird movie. I love Brian Dennehy. And he didn't always play a villain, but he plays a good one in that.
He didn't always play a villain, but he did a great job playing one when he did.
Yeah. And I don't know. It's a weird movie. It's like I'm at a point, like, I'm not anti-government, I am patriotic, but at this point in my life, I am very cynical about our government. And both parties, despite the fact that I am affiliated with one of them. Yeah.
Like, I think a government is very much needed in society.
Sure.
Like, if you're going to have a society, there has to be a government.
I think it's inevitable. It's just going to happen. People talk about anarchy. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sure anarchy would quickly be followed by a club. And that club would morph into a government. I mean, it just happens, I think. Tribes had a government,
Regardless what you call your government, there has to be one.
Yep. To me, yeah, it's just the natural order of things. But, yeah, I don't know. And then, I have a soft spot. My dad was a Vietnam veteran. Served 3 tours, died of cancer. Surprise, surprise. So, the end... Yeah. So the end of Rambo always gets to me. It's not that Sylvester Stallone moves me.
Great actor.
Right, yeah.
First Blood. Most
There's
of
a
the
box on the beach.
Let's go for it. Let's anchor. Well, better yet.
most of the Rambos, you know, were about the message, not so much about the actor.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but that last scene where he loses it, yeah, that always speaks to me.
Because I mean, yeah, like he's doing what he's doing because he feels the way he feels. Like he's not doing it just because he's a crazy person that
Well,
enjoys doing that.
they really depict him as the guy who was pushed too far,
Yep,
and
absolutely.
and that's the thing that makes him a relatable character. Because otherwise, he's just a dick shooting up the place.
Right, yeah. He had a hard time with the cops. Oh, gee, that's unusual. You know, like if I had burnt down a town every time that had happened.
There's a captain here who wants to give you his skull.
Excellent. Excellent. Let's talk to the Skelly's manager.
Is that kind of like OMG management?
Kinda. I don't think they can be beheaded as easily.
He said it's kind of like we were.
You
talking
mean the
about government
Skellies
earlier.
or the OMG personnel?
Good
It
question.
needs to have a place. I always forget that I have this gun when I come back. Meat donut.
Hell yes. We'll have something for sunrise. Last night, Judah jumped in and, we went around. We got a decent sized haul. And there was a ship at Galleon's grave, and I wasn't really paying attention. I felt that we should sell. In fact, I knew that she needed to get offline. And so, momentarily, it slipped my mind. I started sailing towards Galleon's grave. And it was just a sloop. But then as we got closer, and the sloop was right against the island, so I couldn't see it as we were getting close. And he just starts opening fire like crazy. Now, granted, he was out of range when he started. That makes you feel a certain way. It makes you feel like, okay, we can take this guy. He doesn't even know what a good range is. And then we get up there, and Judah's on cannons, and she is just downright besting him on cannons. So I'm like, well, Judah, you're all right here. I'm going to go aboard and distract. Well, frankly, I'm going to kill the guy. Well, I get aboard his ship, and he puts me down remarkably quick. So frustrated, I respawn. Judah, how you doing? She's like, I'm good. I'm putting a lot of holes in him. I'm like, okay, well, I'll go try to stop him from repairing. He puts me down again. Then his ship sinks. Well, he's still alive, and he did have some treasure. Well, I go back ashore. Judah's repairing what little damage. I swear, he was only hitting maybe 1 out of 10 shots. And she just outright sunk him. So I go onto the island. It's just a frustrating little fight, and he beats me again. So, okay, now the 4th time, I say to Judah, do you want to just split our loot with him? And so I say to the guy, we want to cut a deal with you. We want to split our loot. And then next thing I know, I'm having to defend myself, and he kills me. Fucking kills me again. And, so next thing we know, he's aboard our ship. He's killing Judah too, and he's bucketing water into our ship after having set it ablaze. Oh, that was a great sword lunge. I'm just gonna swim. And
You're gonna hope nobody saw that.
right, even though I saw you up there looking. So he kills us a number. of additional times, both Judah and I, our ship does sink. Our whole hull is sitting there in the water. Both of us are on the ship of the damned. Both Judah and I. I managed to respawn first, and when I respawn, our ship is going under. She respawns at a new ship, and so I'm like, man, this guy has killed me what 6, maybe 7 times. And this is it, it's I don't have a respawn anymore. All our treasure's floating there in the water. And to be honest, the way I see it is all of Judah's treasure is sitting there in the water. Anyways, he must not have known that I respawned. And he was way at the end of the pier, and I was at the foot of the pier, and I threw a blunder bomb down to where he was at. But he had jumped in the water and managed to get clear of it. And frankly, he didn't know, which is embarrassing. It's like getting
he dodged without ever knowing the attack was coming.
Yeah, it's like we've got good and bad news, sir. The bad news is we did not destroy the enemy with our attack. The good news is they are unaware that we even attacked them. It's a pretty bad report to get. So he's in the water going back out for our loot, and I jump in the water, and he's fighting a shark, and the shark actually bites him. And he's so focused on this shark, he finally kills the shark and spins around, and there I am with my least favorite weapon, a blunderbuss, staring him in the face. And obviously I killed him. But man, it was so close. I was gambling with Judah's loot. It was one of those moments where I thought, yeah, Otto, this is going to happen occasionally. Your ambition is you're going to sell some people short with this. I'm so grateful for that last moment, though. I'm grateful for that shark.
You know what that reminds me of?
Huh.
A decisive blunder.
It totally was. It totally was. The biggest blunder was the blunder bomb.
One decision in the game that he was just like, nope. This is fucked up.
Yep.
It was at that point that Otto knew he'd done fucked up.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't see too many decisive blunders anymore.
Me neither, knock on wood, and so I guess that's what got me a little sweaty last night, is I thought, oh no, here we go. I knew, it's going to happen again.
It was his decisive blunder.
Oh yeah.
That could have been his decisive blunder. He thought he was on top of the world, and all he had to do was kill this shark.
Yep. I don't know how he didn't hear the blunderbuss, but he didn't. The other thing that struck me was he was so terrible at naval combat. But melee? Yeah, melee? Oh, man.
We're just about on a shipwreck that's got a huge air pocket.
Okay, yeah, we'll do it for sure. I'll get us on the upper or top side of it, I guess.
Well, it's better than being on the bottom side of it.
Indeed.
It's not what she said.
The silence is the best part of that one.
Oh, there's also loot on the other side of the ship.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, some badass.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll keep coasting then. I'll bring her around so maybe we can get a twofer.
Oh, that was a great sword lunge.
I'd like to say I didn't see it, but
it's okay.
I did. Hey, True, how are you tonight?
Completely off the side of the ship.
Yeah, I saw that.
I went. Bloop, bloop.
We got a true flat Praetor aboard. Good to see you, man.
Hello, True.
Happy Thanksgiving week to you. I hope it's treating you well.
It's treating me a hell of a lot better than it did my turkey.
Yeah. And if you haven't moved your turkey from the freezer to the fridge, you're pushing it. In fact, it's too late. It is too late.
That depends on what day you're cooking.
That's true. That's true.
My daughter's working on Thanksgiving, so we're cooking on Saturday instead.
We were gonna do, oh man, we were gonna do a Thanksgiving on Thursday and then another one on Saturday, but as fate had it, Saturday was canceled. I am not complaining.
I'm not seeing any loot so far down here.
I
Oh,
managed
there's
to pull up a
There's a carrying
skull.
chest and a red mermaid gem inside the cage.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably not going to survive this swim, so if you want to come grab it.
Yeah. Your, dare I say your better half? That just sounds insulting. Your other half has taught me that, that's a strategy. Just go down there and die, you know, but fill up your pockets.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Gives you that extra time.
Oh, well, no, I didn't do that. I was collecting all good edibles. I got a pocket full of fish.
Nice. I wonder if this chest... Yes, okay. No, this chest does not have room for one more item. I was going to say, how convenient would that be to be able to put the red gem in there? Yeah. But no, the chest is full.
You want me to come down?
Sure. Well, it's your risk. The remaining loot is in the cage down in the bow in the hold. So it's... But then again, yeah, there are air pockets. I forgot you pointed that out. Doing real well, True. Doing real well. Thank you for asking. You know, I don't like to talk politics unless there's a bipartisan slant to it, and so I've got one. I almost wanted to open with the skit. I almost wanted to open by setting...
You sure you don't want to save it for the,
It's possible, but they could resolve the situation. Who am I kidding?
You're talking about our politicians?
Right. Yeah, maybe
well, I
I
was
would.
gonna say, you sure you don't want to save it for the late show?
Oh, that's a possibility too, but they truly may. I might as well just say it, because I was going to say, my thought was we light the ship on fire, and we just sit there on the docks next to the water tower. Let's say, for example, it's Rob and I. And let's say Rob's like, well, I propose that we empty the water tower of all the water, and we get as much water as we can from the ocean, and we put that fire out. And I'm like, no, that's way too much water. And in the process, maybe Rob says, we got to put that fire out. And I'm like, yeah, we have to put that fire out. I suggest we get like maybe 4 buckets of water. 1 for the helm, 1 for the mast, 1 for the capstan, maybe 2 for the mast. Okay, so then we're just hitting the vital points. Because we don't want to use all the water in the water tower, you know, and then, but we got to put that fire out. And Rob says, I agree, we got to put that fire out. All the while, we're just sitting on the dock, and the ship continues to burn, and burn, and burn.
So
Yeah.
you're pretty much arguing about how to put the fire out until the ship goes down.
Till it's gone.
Not even arguing, just agreeing it needs to happen.
Yeah. I think it needs to happen by
agreeing
midnight.
that it needs to happen, but arguing about the way that it needs to happen.
Exactly. See if anybody picks up on what we're putting down. The whole time, nobody's dealing with the fire. We're just But yet we keep agreeing. Well, we gotta put that fire out at some point. I'd say we need to do it by midnight. Okay, midnight's passed. Man, we gotta get this done by 12:01. Ship really needs some help.
Well, I kind of like the analogy I heard. I don't remember who said it, but online. All these people are saying there's no evidence of this or that, and the analogy is, all right, you're walking down the street and you hear a fire alarm going off in a building you're passing by, and you
Yeah.
look and you see smoke, and you call 911, and they say, well, do you see any evidence of fire? Well, there's smoke and the alarm is going off. Yeah, but you're not saying that there's any fire here and there.
Right. Yep, I like that too.
That pretty much sums up the way our system's working right now.
Yep.
What I think is a skit like that. You know how you're gonna have commercials during your late show?
Yeah.
That would be a nice commercial for when you take your break for Sea of Thieves or something.
Oh, yeah. That's not a bad idea. Honestly, I've got a lot of BS commercials. It would be nice to have some that are actually legitimate. Whether it's like...
You could be like, we'll be right back after this word from so-and-so and so-and-so. And then just have like two people like arguing about over how the ship's will sink for 2 minutes while you take your break.
I mean, we could even advertise people's streams. Like, Die's always on a schedule,
Yeah.
so that's
Good.
easy to advertise.
You could have like a little segment of her stream, like a highlight or something.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun. Because I love the BS commercials, because humor is the name of the game there. But actually having some legitimate,
Yeah, you can mix
advertising.
it up.
Yeah. Hey, Judah, welcome aboard. Good to see you.
Hey, Judah.
No pressure, but we do have a spot.
Yeah, she already said in the Discord.
Oh, I tuned out of Discord, I guess.
Well, she said last night in Discord that she couldn't play.
Yeah.
That's true. That is
Yeah.
true. Little
And
peer pressure goes a
Your
long
bunk
way.
is still open, Jude.
Wait, are we aboard? I'm sorry. I started to...
We're all aboard.
Okay, yeah, we can unfurl. I thought I saw sails out there, but I have since lost track of them. I didn't
I
see
see him.
Skelly.
Skelly sloop.
Port quarter. Okay, let's go get him, I guess.
Well, I believe that Skelly Sloop has some treasure that belongs to us.
Indeed. And some supplies to boot.
Are you sure it's a Skelly Sloop? It looks like the bottom of the sail is attached.
You can tell by all the lights.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I can see the lights back at the stern. Oh, I'd love to keep this crosswind, but I don't see it happening.
Nope.
I hear you, Judah. I already relayed the story of how I helped to jeopardize everything there at the end. But we made it, Judah. We made it, damn it.
What's awesome about this game is that's a story you'll think about for a week.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I would love to have seen it from that guy's perspective. So focused on that shark, so sure that we were dead and then turning around, and I am literally 5 feet away from him with a blunderbuss aimed at him.
As much as I'm loving Assassin's Creed Valhalla,
Sure, yeah.
I don't go to work and be like, guess what I did last night.
Right.
But when I play this game, there are instances where I go to work the next day, and I'm like, you'll never believe what I did last night. It was awesome.
I've done the same thing with my brother-in-law. We talk games a lot, and he doesn't play this, but he appreciates a good story like that, a good PvP story. Or just open world story, for that matter, multiplayer. She says, I want to so bad, but no, maybe, no.
I give you permission, Judah.
Permission to come aboard, right?
Of course.
We do have a nice warm bunk ready for you.
That Skelly sloop does not want to be caught.
They must
Yes,
be
he
carrying something precious.
He wants to be caught.
He just doesn't know it yet.
Are you saying it's like my 17-year-old girlfriend?
You have a 17-year-old girlfriend? I don't know if you should say that.
No.
That might be the part of the stream that we don't
No.
broadcast.
Right? Oh, okay. Okay. Like when you were 17. I get it.
Yeah, a little specificity would be really helpful in that statement.
I meant, my 17-year-old girlfriend when I was 17, my girlfriend.
Yeah. I get it now.
No, she wanted to be caught.
The Skelly is 2 hours, starboard bow.
2 hours?
Yes, he's 2 hours from our starboard bow.
That is a new measurement in this game I have never heard before.
He might be dead on in terms of in-game hours, though.
He might. He
It's just-
might.
I know that's
So
not what he
thing,
meant, but that could...
Miles, squares. I've even heard someone call it, we're 17 galleons away.
What?
How long is the gallon? Like, I know.
1/17th the distance between us and there.
Yeah. Rudders amidships. I think we're on a decent course. You know what? We can't go rudders amidships. I've got to keep it 2 points to starboard, just to keep it straight.
Yeah, from the rock of the wave.
Oh, speaking of that, I was today years old when I discovered where the term starboard comes from.
Where?
On the old Viking ships, the steering board was on the right side of the rear.
Oh.
Way to think ahead, Dick Otto. Way to think ahead. I was coming to do the same thing.
And of course, as soon as I do that, she gets underway.
Yeah,
She's-
that's why I'm still leaving that front cell.
She's gonna engage her thrusters soon.
She just used her bow thrusters to turn away from us.
You know, a lot of those nautical terms I can only hazard to guess, but you watch like 19th century media, or not that there was. Never mind. You get what I'm saying. Or read literature.
No, I want to hear about the 19th century movies you were watching.
I just picture the little corner boy with the only cell phone in the world going, read all about it.
Right.
Holding it up.
But they used to say larboard, you know? For instead of port, they would say larboard. And I wonder if they changed that because it sounds so similar. Like port and starboard sound nothing alike. There's no mistaking them, but
Right.
larboard and starboard, That's kind of risky. But again, that's a guess.
So, a person that knows nothing about boats or shipyards or anything.
Here we go.
Do most boats park their left side on the port?
I wondered that. I don't know. I don't know. And of course, it would be different depending. Oh my. Anchor turn.
How did I miss?
Oh, that's the worst
bad the
anchor
wheel
turn
was straight.
ever, Otto.
The
Yeah.
wheel was still straight. There was no
Yeah.
anchor turning.
No, there wasn't.
There was an
That-
anchor.
Yeah, there was an anchor. That would have been an anchor stop.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Hi, skeleton ship.
He just totally juked us out. Sly little dog. Wasn't just you. I could have said, sir, I was there with you every step of the way. Well, yeah, but you know how
Oh,
I am.
Jude, the way to make sure that you can hear Caspa clearly is to join the game.
That's true. Again, no pressure whatsoever. Join.
It's weird. Like, I don't understand why I would be coming through so softly there if you guys can hear me okay.
I don't understand that either.
All right, True, you get some rest.
Be well, True. Thanks for coming by. Much appreciated, my friend. I hardly hear you now. When I joined, it was
We got
fine.
Luke
Now
in the
you're
water
quiet.
ahead of us.
Oh, anything explodable? Explodable?
I'm not seeing any explosions.
Oh, there's a
Lucky
red
stuff.
gem. That's the big prize if we can harpoon that. Ah, well. Still a win. You're still a winner. Yep, keep it, keep it. God, you won twice at the
balls.
claw game. Ghost balls?
Mm-hmm. He means cursed cannonballs.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like ghost feet. I'm like,
Oh.
what?
Well, luckily Caspa saw them.
Still, that's
Cat-
not a bad prize.
Caspa saw my ghost balls.
So, Caspa, did you manage to grab Rob's ghost balls?
I did a few of them. We've got more than two.
No more. I have no more questions. I have no more questions on that.
You sure you have no more questions about that?
Yep. Nope. I'm good. We can move on to the next conversation. So I watched First Blood tonight. Oh, I'm gonna
How does it
need.
make you feel? Angry or sad?
Right.
There we go.
Oh. Come on, waves. Did you just order us to wave?
I don't order anything.
Taking the helm. Turning to port. Hard over. Is he done already? No.
He's done.
There he is.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna take this moment to use the restroom, so I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Take Rob's balls with you. Hey, Judah,
Not to the restroom, that's unsanitary.
Judah says, laugh out loud, Rob. No, you guys are a wee bit persuasive. Nope, nope, nope. Maybe. Nope, nope. Well, Judah, you're a tease.
Yeah, Judah, you should check to make sure your Xbox console is working.
Yeah, I agree. See if you got the new Sea of Thieves update. It probably automatically downloaded, so if you just gotta fire up a game to see if it has been implemented. Oh. Got it?
Oh.
There's supplies.
Damn it. Trying to time the bobbing of these things is not easy.
No,
And
no,
that's
it
what
never
you
is.
said.
I don't even get that one. But I did used to
No?
have a waterbed, so, you know,
Oh.
maybe I kind of do get it. That was with my 17-year-old girlfriend, but I was 17 too. Well, to be fair, it was probably like 19, but it's many years ago.
Tell us about that story, Otto.
Oh, I don't want to talk about that story. Oh my. But perfect music for it, thanks.
He said, it just got awkward.
Yeah, what can I say? What can I say? It's a tale of... Oh, fuck, it's a tale I shouldn't get into.
She had a tail.
I wish, because then it
What?
wouldn't have been so... I don't even know.
That was a phrase I didn't expect.
I choked as I took a drink.
Let's just...
Little, like, oh, I can't remember his name in real life, but George Costanza in the movie Shallow how he has that little waggity tail.
Why don't I remember that? Shallow How, that was with, like, Jack Black, right?
Yeah, that was Jack Black and Cameron Diaz, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
right.
I think
Yeah.
I watched it, but I
His
don't remember any
his
of it.
office buddy at like 3/4 of the movie reveals that he has a tail.
Ah.
And he's like, yeah, when I get excited, it actually really wags. And then he shows him it, and it moves a little bit.
Let's grab some ordnance here, yeah?
Sure. Yeah.
Since we're here.
I blew through 8 cannonballs. That was it.
Yeah, I think well, how many do I still in my pocket? I have 3, so I went through 7.
Look, I don't know why I said I wish he had a tail. It just
It just came. Ow.
So, some of the things Otto says are a mystery even to him.
I could
I was
explain
the one
it,
that
but
said my
there's a lot of
17-year-old girlfriend.
reluctance. There's a lot of reluctance. Let's just say I'm a happily married man, but we've all got our regrets.
That we do.
There are those that got away.
There's a rowboat.
Is there a reason we're still at full sail with Casper
No.
on the island?
Nope. No reason whatsoever, to be honest.
You guys are all good. I'll catch a mermaid if you want to go.
No, I'm going to take a trip ashore too.
I thought you meant we were coming over here to grab some cannonballs.
Cannonballs and sure some powder as well.
Oh, there's lots of powder.
Yeah. Yeah, these forts are good for that. That's for sure, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
She actually laughed out loud. I'm glad. I'm glad. Hey Tex, how are you? Soccer, basketball, and football.
Go sports.
Nice balls, Tex. Good call, dude. JPick, oh Death, how are you, my friend? He used the word trim too much, this friend, as I recall. By the by, to everybody out there, including Judah, we do have a spot open. No pressure, Judah.
None whatsoever. We've got a fish with your name on it, too.
Under pressure.
One of our favorite sea shanties.
Pushing down.
No matter how small.
Under pressure. The shiniest diamonds come from lots of pressure. Huh?
That's true. I mean, so I've read. I'm not really involved.
I don't know how it works.
We're not really involved with that.
Apparently, you know.
I just like to clarify these things because anymore on the internet, everybody's an expert. You know, you'd think that you're talking to a coal miner, and really it's like a 16-year-old kid that's just watched a documentary. Diamond miner might have been more appropriate.
Yeah, the coal miner's not going to be
Whatever.
my first choice of people to ask about diamonds.
Diamonds, right?
You said Tommy knockers, on the other hand.
Well, there's something you can ask him about.
So I came across a streamer that he does American Truck Simulator, and he tends to go on now. He tends to
Okay.
You said that with such a straight-sounding face.
go. He tends to go on like late night runs, and he puts on oh God, what's his name? How? Well, the story's gonna suck if I don't know the name. Art Coast to Coast.
Art Bell?
Art Bell. And so all he does is he plays a full episode of Art Bell while he's driving his truck. He doesn't talk at all. You just got the sounds of the truck. You've got the sounds of whatever weather is happening, traffic, and an episode of Art Bell. And I swear, I could go to sleep listening to that. It's great.
What's messed up is back in my days when I did a lot of crazy stuff, I would take certain hallucinogens or certain amphetamines.
Was this with your 17-year-old girlfriend?
No, this was a little after 17.
Sure. Yeah.
At 17, I was just getting introduced to the hard stuff.
Okay.
But I would sit and I would listen to Coast every single night. Like there was nothing better to me than Coast to Coast, and I would stay up until the end of the broadcast.
Now, I wouldn't listen to it at home that often, but anytime I was on the road and it was late, I would look forward to it. Road trips, I'd be like, sweet. My wife's dozing off, or wife or girlfriend's dozing off, and actually both of them dozed off, which is convenient because they fought all the time. and you know, I would just look forward to like, oh, sweet, I get to turn off the music and listen to some talk radio, specifically some way out there Art Bell coast to coast stuff, talking about Bigfoot or aliens or stuff that I don't really subscribe to, but boy, I liked listening to it.
Well, I don't necessarily believe aliens have been here and, you know, been anally probing people.
Yeah, nor do
But-
I.
But it's hubris to think we're alone in the universe.
I agree with that too.
Honestly, I buy into two things about aliens. They either put us here, or they came here such a long time ago and was like, nah, screw that people, and just left. And we've been alone since.
You know, I forget who it was. God, he was really popular in the 80s in terms of extraterrestrials and stuff like that. Genius. I should know his name, but I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. But he has a quote that, and it's a self-explanatory quote. It's very self-evident, so to speak. But he says two possibilities exist: that we are either alone or we're not, and both are equally terrifying.
Sounds like
Now-
Carl Sagan.
Yes, thank you, Carl Sagan. Yep.
It really is if you think about it. Because if we are alone,
That's
that
terrifying
means there's
in a way.
nowhere else in the world, in the universe, that life can or ever will. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess you can't ever
Or-
will.
Or we're the first ones here, and we're going to serve as a terrible example for what not to do to the next civilization.
Yeah,
Well,
yep.
not even civilization, because life may spawn on another planet 10 galaxies away or something, and never even know about us.
Well, you know, speaking
But-
of Sagan, that's something else. I'm sorry, go ahead, Castle.
If we aren't alone, then if they do visit us, like, do you really think if we visited someone else, we would have the greatest of intentions?
No, and that's
Probably not.
one of the things that people don't understand about the prospect of alien contact. That people want to think that if they're advanced enough to travel the stars, they're advanced enough to be super civilized and are going to do only for the benefit of exploration. In reality, it's conquest. Find new places.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can know from is from the history of our own planet. And the history of our own planet, when one civilization finds another civilization that is not as advanced as they are, what do they try to do to that civilization?
Smallpox blankets.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, which a lot of people put that on the American government. That was the British government. Thank you, and you're welcome. I think they were putting them out in a fort in Pennsylvania,
Well,
right?
that's just mentioning
Pittsburgh.
us. We don't know the history
It's
of,
still us, by the way.
let's say, Bulgaria, you know? What did
Well-
Bulgarian people do to civilizations that they had found?
Well, you don't even have to limit it to the human species. You know what I mean? Like, being territorial, are hyenas territorial because of something we taught them? No. So there you're just talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the
Yeah.
animal kingdom, you see
And as
disputes
their
over territory.
population gets bigger, they try to expand their territory.
Yeah.
Yep. It has
It's-
nothing
it's-
to do with us. So
It's a
that's
natural
what's
instinct.
scary. Yeah.
It's,
Now,
I need this, or I need to protect this
Coast, space ghost, coast to coast. Yeah.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast was awesome.
Judah, you don't know Art Bell or Coast to Coast. Well, Art Bell's no longer with us. Who is the guy now?
George Norrie.
George Norrie. Yeah. A lot of people don't like George
told
Norrie
you,
as much. I don't.
I stay up on this. Like, there are even times where I listen to it live on YouTube.
Are you one of those people that greatly dislikes George Norrie?
No, no.
Okay, good. Because I like them both.
Like,
I'm sure. I think
George
Art Bell
Norrie
was.
is a little more corporate than Art Bell
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, that's the reputation. I think. Yeah.
But
Loot in the water, port bow.
Yeah, we can go for it. Well, we'll have to anchor.
there's a Green Mermaid, Jim.
I'm ready for an anchor turn this time. Of course, we're not going very fast, but it still might give us the angle.
Some tea. Oh, I know you want this, Otto. Message in a bottle. Make sure I pick that up for you.
Yeah, let's do some mediocre tasks.
You don't want to complete all your commendations?
No.
See, that's the one thing that I do in games, is before I played a game like Sea of Thieves, and I'd always played like the one-player role-play storyline game. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm a completionist. I want 100%.
I never minded that so much. I get weird agendas in games. Oh, JPEG's got the next 3 days off. JPEG.
So why isn't he aboard the ship yet?
I was just about to ask the same question. I've got a paddle here, JPEG. No. I don't know why I pulled out the wood, to be honest. Advance enough to ravage us like the Vikings did England. Yeah, exactly. We're that cat groomer I heard about. You're talking about the professional actor. I am going to step away for just a moment. I know I'm 8 minutes ahead of my technical break, but since we're stopped.
Yeah, any civilization that's capable of traveling the stars is definitely advanced enough to turn us into,
Whatever they
at
need.
at best, slave labor.
But if you listen to Coast, and you know a little bit about these alien folk, there are 3 different types out there.
Well, here's a theory that I've heard, and I can get behind it because it sort of makes sense in a weird sort of way. And
Okay.
that's if the aliens exist, bipedal humanoid shaped aliens exist, and they basically left us here on this planet, they're probably in some kind of generational type vessel that's cruising through space, just leaving different planets seeded.
Yeah, if we were planted here, I feel like this is not the only place they've done it.
Right.
Like they're experimenting, so they're experimenting in lots of different places, if that's what they're doing.
And probably with lots of different forms.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, you don't experiment with just one thing.
But it's also our own
We can unfurl when convenient.
what's the word I'm looking for? God damn it, why can't I think of the word? narcissism that we think that they're human-like.
Oh no, right. Although, I've always been entertained by the question
Because they're
if
so
there's life.
evolved that they got to look at least somewhat human-like, right?
I don't
Well,
know.
here's the thing with that.
Horses on other
On-
planets.
On our planet, the most versatile form is humanoid.
Well, and that's only because of our brain function.
Well, I don't know. Well, okay, I
Our
guess
bodies
I can't
aren't the
argue with
most
that.
versatile.
Octopus are pretty freaking intelligent, and they are not versatile enough to live on land.
Well, if you had a similar planet, right, a very similar planet out there, oxygen, majority water, plant life, you think you could get a horse out of that? And I don't mean to focus on a horse. Do you think there'd be any species on that
I know
planet
what
that
you're
would be
talking about.
very
Yeah.
similar to
Could
something we would
anything,
find here
could.
on Earth?
I think you would
That's
have.
always entertained me. That idea.
I think you would have a variety of creatures,
Yeah.
and the diversity of the creatures that develop there would be similar to the diversity that we have. You'd have four-legged creatures, you'd have two-legged creatures, you'd have bird-like creatures. I think that is a normal type thing. The evolution past primate, though, is where I think, well, on this planet, it's fairly unique. It's only happened to a handful of
But you also got to think
lines.
what I think is we as a species got lucky in our evolution. You know, think of all the natural disasters that have happened in this world that have just wiped out
Oh, yeah.
thousands, millions of species. You know,
Oh yeah, there is a modicum of luck involved for sure.
yes. So there's not to say that those things won't happen to another planet, or maybe even more catastrophes happen to a different planet. Like, and that affects the way that planet's species will evolve.
Javik says seated like in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Exactly like that. No, I don't know. And he also says, I want to know when it was written that other life forms need to be carbon-based like us.
Well, that's an interesting question, too. If other life forms are not carbon-based, we have nothing to base our knowledge on.
Well, I would say we have nothing to base
Our hypotheses on.
Well, doesn't water on the moon blow, oh, no pun intended, but or not to be repetitious, but blow some theories out of the water. I mean, that,
Not really, because even in 1969, they anticipated finding water on the moon, and were actually somewhat surprised that they found none in the samples they brought back.
really,
Captain, the
I
only
did
thing
not
I
know that.
see of interest to you in the sky is that Reaper chest.
What color is it?
It's a regular one.
Well, let's go get it.
There's
I
a
mean,
chest on this island, couple of skellies.
we grab some meats, maybe, if there's any. Awful small island, but there may be something. Yeah, we'll go for the Reapers. It'll put us on the map. I don't know why I'm inviting PvP when we're an undermanned galleon, but
I
I've
don't
been
feel like
lucky.
it's going to be a problem right now.
I don't either. I truly don't.
Little FYI, the world event just ended, so everyone's probably done playing for a little bit. Or not the world event, but
The special event.
their special event, the monthly event for like how I got that costume and everything.
Oh, it's over now.
It's over.
Yeah, there's nothing special for Halloween. or for Thanksgiving. The next one is probably middle to end of next month. Oh, I guess I'm overboard. I was trying to jump up on the rail.
If it's any consolation, I did not see that. But you did announce it. Oh, game over. We just lost. Judah says, yeah, brain function and opposable thumbs. Yeah, true.
That's all evolution.
Odd Noble, good to see you, my friend. Lurking around out there. Happy to see it.
That's all one generation teaching another generation that they can grab something, and then, like, the function of the thumb became different over a while.
Well, yeah. But, yeah, we can't even agree whether or not Neanderthal died out or disappeared by being interbred with.
I mean,
I would have had
both
sex
ways
with it.
happening.
I've certainly dated uglier. No, I actually haven't, luckily.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. I've never dated anything ugly.
Uglier than a Neanderthal. JB says, alien life begs another question. What about religion? If they're out there, what does it say for God? You know, not only did I watch First Blood tonight, I also, this afternoon, we watched Inherit the Wind. The 1999 version with George C. Scott and, oh, darn it. I'll think of him. Walter Matthau's partner.
Well, I think
Jack Lemmon.
Jack Lemmon, thank you.
religion could
He was still
easily
good.
explain away aliens. I do.
Uh,
If they really wanted to.
Religion could explain away anything.
The Catholic Church has already said that the Bible doesn't preclude the idea that God created life all over the universe. Now, whether or not that's a very liberal interpretation of the written word, that's a different story.
Right.
But I don't think that the mere existence of them is necessarily a hard no.
Blasphemous idea. Yeah. It's not
This-
a blasphemous idea.
And if you think about it, if you look at the tale of Genesis, they kind of list things happening in the creation in the order it would have happened scientifically.
Can we load 3 starboard cannons? And this is not to downplay anybody else coming to visit tonight.
Let me get a cannonball.
We have 3 loaded.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, let's stand by the... Aye. Stand by 3 cannons. Elevate. This is a salute to Denise. Ready? Aim. Fire. Welcome aboard, Denise. It is damn good to see you. It's just been a while, and just delighted to see you. I'm delighted to see you all, so nobody get mad and start hacking into Denise's shit.
Wow, you have a cutthroat view of the people who watch your stream.
And Dawn, good to see you. Now I feel bad. I feel like we should salute Dawn, but
Everyone, eat a worm.
we'll be out of cannonballs. We keep this up. Okay, I'm turning course to the ribbons.
It's the only thing, unless you want to do a fork, because I don't see another player.
I haven't seen a player yet.
Me neither. Yeah, we'll go pick it up, and then if there's nothing after that, who knows? Let's see.
You said tubular friend? Tuesday.
Tubular friend. Was it 1989?
Totally tubular, dude.
That's radical, man. Uh, Odd Noble says, "Hi all, I'm actually awake at this time. I've been sleeping, sleeping GPA house.
He meant GPA hours. He corrected himself in the next
Oh,
post.
gotcha. Going to bed at 8 p.m., waking up at 5 or 6. Ooh, yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming by, man. It's always good to see you.
You got my grandma hours.
I thought you were about to say you got my grandma in chat. Like, what? Well, welcome.
No, I guarantee you if I told my grandma about this chat, she would be here.
Tell her we're discussing Art Bell.
You're terrible, JPEG.
Man, she would shit a brick talking about that stuff. Even
well, know a few people. There's a porch over
maybe
there.
The woman terrified me when I was a kid because she told me if I saw a blood red moon, that meant the rapture was gonna happen.
Oh, good. That's a good thing to tell the kids.
Guess what I saw when I was
Great, so it happens 6 times a year during sandstorm season.
Yeah, I was gonna say, guess what I saw when I was like 8 years old? A blood red moon. And guess what I freaked the fuck out about?
Well, if you were anything like me at that age, you were freaked out that you didn't go.
Well, no, I knew I wasn't gonna go because I had stolen something from a store like 2 weeks earlier. And that's all I could think about was I stole a Transformer from a Toys R Us.
Let me catch up here real quick. God is an alien. He's also not all that great and all that powerful. Judah rebukes that, and her world God is all that great and all that powerful. Japing, why did the cavemen drag their women around by the hair? Because dragging them by the ankles,
they were knocked out.
They would just get filled up with dirt. I think that's fair.
Nice little commentary there.
Oh, and going back to the Art Bell thing, when Judah said she's unfamiliar with Coast to Coast or Art Bell, Judah, are you familiar with like Clear Channel? What is it, Clear Channel?
Clear Channel.
So you know you got like NPR, which is gonna not to shatter anybody's opinions, but NPR leans a little left. Clear Channel tends to lean a little right. What kind of blows one's mind is when Clear Channel's not talking about fiscal conservatism. They're talking about ghost ships and once it gets late night, it's just, to me, it's always been bizarre that's the conglomerate that you find Coast to Coast on.
But,
you know, because what strange bedfellows.
It's been this,
all kinds of crazy stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's been that way since, a million years ago. Look at the History Channel.
I think
they used to show the history stuff all day, and then at 8 o'clock they started with the Bigfoot and the aliens and the ghosts.
That's true.
I started listening to Art Bell in 1999.
Wow.
Oh hell, I was listening to Art Bell in the late 70s.
Oh, holy shit. We got us a Meg.
Oh, she's awful close. Let's fight her. You think we can do it?
Shall I raise sails?
Aye. Mizzen is raised. Heading up to the mains.
4 is raised.
I'm gonna grab some blunder bombs and some shot. I'll be back up on top deck soon. Scratch that.
Incoming.
No angle.
I'm on repair. You guys stay up top.
Roger.
I can't get this angle, I'm never gonna repair.
Well, we got a little damage on the main deck as well.
Yeah, we're good down here.
Okay. Just letting you know, you got a couple holes up top. Where is she?
She's circling the bow now.
Coming around to starboard? Oh, yeah. I see her now.
Oh!
I'm off ship, heading back.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
Alright, we're repaired down low.
It's my only caveman joke. Oh, that's a limited catalog, damn it.
Where'd she go?
She should be around the
Coming
port
around
side.
port.
Oh, I died on the main staircase, just
I'm
between top
probably
deck
gonna
and
need
main.
I'm gonna need buckets.
Coming
someone-
down with bucket.
I'm gonna be dead.
Sorry, Captain. I decided the ship was worth saving.
That's alright, that's alright.
Alright, we're good down here.
Have heard of Clear Channel. Clear Channel, yeah, that's gonna be like, you know. Oh, Glenn Beck, Limbaugh, Hannity,
Rush.
all that, yeah. Yeah, it's heavy conservatism. And then coast to coast. Ancient
don't see
alien,
her.
sure.
She's
Guy with the
passing in
crazy
front of the
ass
ship,
hair.
coming around the port side.
Nicely done. I'm gonna grab some more shot.
Me as well. Or I am as well. Me as well.
Oh, I better get up there.
She's coming around to the port.
I don't see her.
These waves are killing.
Oh, I see her now.
Waves.
No firing angle.
Maybe try to turn a little.
Sure.
so
Yep,
we're
yep.
not rocking with the waves in this position.
Yeah, if you want me to try to keep pace with her, I will. I've had mixed results with that, but we can do it. Shit, yep, for instance.
Which side she on?
She should be coming around to starboard soon via the stern.
There she is.
Yep. Start going left.
Yep, making our port side here. Got her hard over.
Oh.
Nicely done again. Alright, resetting the turn. Till she decides what she's gonna do.
How we look below?
We're good. We're good.
Hard over to port. Never mind, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I need to slow us down.
Nope. Nope. Fight.
Yeah. Rudders amidships until we got this taken care of. Grabbing some more shot.
Coming around to port side.
She's passing the bow.
Aye, aye, we are not turning with her currently, but I'll get back on it. How do you even see her?
I don't
Are
even
you-
see her.
I was gonna say, are you
don't.
taller than me?
I don't.
I hear her.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm just hitting where I think she could be.
Are we under sail?
Shouldn't be.
No, she knocks us.
Well, we're moving pretty fast for knocked. She knocked me over. Trying to get back to the boat.
Yeah, no sails are down.
Yep, we're furled.
That's an incredible amount of speed she gave us.
Coming in on the starboard. I'm dead at the bottom of the stairs to the main deck.
Yeah, I'm repairing a hole. Sorry.
Oh, it's all good.
I got you.
Thank you. Screw it, I'm taking
Could
the
use
pineapple.
coconut. Where is that evil bitch?
Coming around to port side from the stern. Well, she was. Yeah, there she
There
is.
she is. She's low. She's up.
Nice hit.
I'm surprised.
I don't see her. There she is.
Good job, fellas.
Well done indeed. Gonna grab some more shot.
Oh,
Oh!
Oh, that hurt.
Off ship and dead again.
Off-ended?
Yeah.
You're not really off.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know where she's at. I hear her coming though.
yeah, I'm gonna need a bucket.
Oh, son of a... Coming down with a bucket. Son of a bucket.
Yeah, I got up to the bow just in time to get a toothy, impact. That was kind of dumb of me.
I was trying to figure out if she was coming from that direction, and I got to look right down her throat.
Yeah, same here. Yeah. I'm gonna start to turn again.
Yep.
Turning hard to port. She's on our starboard side. Boy, why ain't she dead yet?
Said Bill Brasky was a son of a bitch.
Oh, great, Otto, great. Well
This
done.
So impressive. Absolutely shit.
Getting ready to start her turn. Once she gets to starboard. Here we go. We're hard over to port. Well done. Well done.
Woo.
Turning to starboard.
Roger. How we look below?
We're all good.
All right.
Rudders are midships. Alright, Javik, be well if I... Yeah. Take care, man. Have a happy holiday yourself. Thank you.
Yeah, JPIC, enjoy some family time. You deserve it. Just out of range, Otto.
Aye, aye. I'll move up. And slight turn to starboard as well. Helm furling. How's that range?
Range looks a lot better. Now
Okay.
it's just my aim that sucks. Finally.
Episode 4. I'm so easily confused. Harpoon that Meg like Ahab did Moby Dick. Got it.
I want to know how I can see the harpoon land on my target and it's not picking it up.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Definitely been there. It's a frustrating little mini game they've got here.
Did you get that? I can't see the...
Yep,
the
yeah, I
gem.
got it.
It is a really frustrating mini game.
Alright, sorry there. Stepped away for a moment.
All good.
So I was thinking, we've been on this server for long enough. We've
Yeah.
anchored a few times. We've done a few things. If we were alone, we would have merged.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, I must be full up on meat. Can't get that.
That's what.
Yeah, we can't be alone. They're out there.
As Art Bell once said.
There is life
Yeah.
out there.
There is nothing left from the egg.
But no,
Alright.
I just remembered this. You know how we were talking about water on the moon?
Yeah.
And Mars, and I guess even Mars, even. Like,
Yeah.
it's there, but it's just particles.
Right.
that have left and transformed into water. Like, there's these little, like, snow particles that are there because they're on such a, like, a cold spot that's hidden from the sun at all times, that those particles can still be there.
Water in disguise. I don't
So
know,
it's like
just when you
it's
said
like mining
Transformers.
for water almost.
Yeah. We're gonna need moisture farms.
I mean, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay, Luke Skywalker. You and your crazy Uncle Owen
I was gonna go do some things
farming
at Tashi
freaking,
Station.
farming freaking water out of the sky on a desert planet.
Have you never seen Waterworld?
I've tried to block
Uh,
that out.
I actually saw it, and I was a Costner fan at the time, so I kind of enjoyed it. But the
Well,
thing
no.
I enjoyed most about it was the newspaper headline the weekend after it opened from, I don't remember which New York paper it was, but I opened the paper up to the entertainment section, and in big letters it said, Mad Mackerel.
What?
They compared it to Mad Max,
Oh.
but because he's a fish.
Yeah,
I mean, I
mackerel.
guess so. I mean, it's a post-apocalyptic world. You know.
Yeah.
But no, I was just thinking, like, in that world, like, how they got fresh water, you know? They had to do it from, like, collecting moisture through the air, through, like, condensation.
Well, the thing I didn't understand was the only time he ever converted water with his little machine
Was with pee.
was with pee. Meanwhile, if that machine was capable of doing that, he could have just poured salt water in the top and got fresh water out of it.
Sails on the horizon. Ah, they just went out of sight. Is
What'd you
this
say? I
is
don't-
this Morrow's Peak?
No, this is double Dagger's tooth.
Oh. Man, you know what? The temptation is there to sell and downgrade.
It's up to you, good sir.
Let's see what this ship is. He should be showing up. You know, the Isle of what is it? The Isle of Lost Whispers or whatever. Whatever it's called.
Last
There.
words.
There
Yeah.
you go, Rob.
There he is. He's a
There
he's
he
a
is.
he's a brig.
It's a brigantine.
He's a brig.
Interesting. Oh. I don't know.
We have 25 planes.
Let's downgrade. Let's sell and downgrade.
Roger.
It looks like he's heading to a fort potentially anyways, which, you know, I don't want to make too many assumptions, but he's definitely not sailing away from a completed fort, so I don't know. Also, the prospect that it'd truly be 3-on-3, except for they're not in an undermanned ship. We are.
This is the dock we want right here.
Aye, aye. We're gonna kind of do a non-retrievable docking job. I'll pull up. I'll keep the pier on our port. Just come up alongside it, I suppose, because Daggertooth is a really long pier, isn't it?
We'll catch some wind here in a second.
Aye, aye. Turn it to port.
Sails are up, Captain.
Aye, aye. Rudders amidships. Probably one more little adjustment once we get up there. Or as we get up there, I suppose.
Anyone care where the mermaid gems go?
No, I've made 50 on all mine, so.
No preference here.
Have you made 75?
You know, that's a good question.
Now, if I had made 75, I would have said 75.
To the merchants they go, then.
Yep, convenience rules the day. They do make it convenient for us. No, we just we launched the galleon with the hopes that we could peer pressure somebody into joining, but all of our charisma and attempts have failed us. People have stared in the face of all that pressure and they've said no.
I do have that effect on people.
Now. I'm sure it's me. Dawn, is your computer still a wreck? What do I have again? A little bit of everything. You said, hell, are you talking about Waterworld?
You know how much that stupid little outfit that I had on earlier cost me?
I don't know.
I can't. I couldn't
definitely
guess.
just sounded like my ex-wife.
It cost me 1 million gold to buy that thing.
Oh, that's how they're trying to make their money back. They're actually charging that much for stuff now, eh?
Yup.
Well, that's good and bad.
I mean, it's good for, I would say, half of the players, and bad for half the players.
Yeah.
Now you've got players who are relatively new, can't afford the crap,
Right.
and players who have been around a while.
Or
Finally
like,
have
I get to spend my money on.
Yeah, finally get to spend gold because it's been worthless.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, what?
Player Galleon
Where?
coming in from our. Come on, Compass, southwest.
Oh yes, indeed. I wonder if she means to pitch into us. If so, I could always put up a fight before we switch. We'll be at a disadvantage. Yeah, we'll definitely be at a disadvantage anyway, just based on our docking position. Yeah, and our manpower.
Or maybe at an advantage, because
well,
side from one whole side is completely blocked.
If she doesn't come around us, I mean, if she's smart, she'd come around and hit us from the east. But hey, people make foolish decisions. But you're absolutely
right.
The
Ashen chest. I'm not gonna bother with a key.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, those piers can be very.
They're going to the fort. Way behind us.
Oh yeah. Well, she's gonna find a player brig over there. Wish them both luck.
That's what they want.
If I had to choose, I'd be rooting for the brig, I suppose.
It depends on who's on the brig.
That's true. If it's a real prick on that brig.
Right?
But sight unseen, I'm just gonna go with the underdog. It's funny though when you start talking sloop versus galleon. Then I just kind of toss my hands up. I'm like, I don't know who the underdog is, to be honest.
Well, on paper, the
It
sloop.
This should be the sloop, yeah.
Cause,
It's just
'cause
so
she's
many
got 'em
times.
outgunned, 4-1.
Yeah.
But they're
Massive
so much
target.
faster. If they're really good at sailing, they can be a challenge.
Yeah.
You get someone like Otto on sailing.
Oh.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
And it ain't too hard. It ain't too hard to hit a galleon. But yeah, Casper, I know you've been with me as sloops have done circles around us and sunk us.
Oh no!
And it's kind of like, what the fuck is going on here?
No, I know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, you may have heard me just whisper it, but when I said not with you at the helm, Otto, and then I went, I really meant you, Tex.
Oh.
No, that woman, like, when we are focused, like, she can it's uncanny how well she knows how to sell. Like, she's not the best PvP player in the world by far. She's not. I mean, she'll even tell you that. But if she is focused and ready to play the game, she can outsell anybody that I've known ever.
Sounded like you said outsell. Like you're working for a company. She can get that product moved.
It's the same word. It's the same word.
Yeah. Hey,
to answer your
Ghosty.
question, Don, no, it was looking in my bank account.
Like, do you know how many times she has, like, saved my
Get
ass
mad and
for
tear.
me doing something stupid
Close.
and, like, just pulled it out? Like, that didn't sound right either.
No, it didn't.
You know how often she's just got mad and pulled it out?
Saved my ass,
Whoa.
pulled it out.
Interesting.
But, like, you know how, like, I can be semi-aggressive. And I'll just be like, oh, I didn't get it. Blah, 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 blah. And she's like, all right, it's all right. I sunk them. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, they didn't board and I sunk them. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, we've been fighting with these people forever and we could have just did that? And she's like, well, I was tired of messing around.
All right, loading up a brigantine.
Like, she just can predict someone else's movements so well on these seas.
Alrighty, Judah, be well. Thank you for being here. Got the comfy chair. Nice.
Yeah, when we're only factoring in our own win, she's factoring in what win they're gonna have. You know.
You lost me, huh? How do you mean, what win they're going to have?
Oh no, Otto, I can't join you.
I haven't
Good night,
haven't lost yet.
If we're having a ship battle and we're going against another ship, you know how you're like, oh, we don't have a good cannon shot. We should turn to this angle so we can get a better cannon shot. We're only thinking about our own ship's cannon shot.
I see what you're saying.
She's thinking about the way the wind's blowing, the way it's going to affect them because of our turning, how they're going to turn, and then their velocity and like what they're going to do after that. And it's like, whoa, you're like 5 steps ahead of the game. And
I bet she knows the airspeed of an unladen swallow.
only if it's carrying a coconut.
What a contrast, the way you talk about her versus the way she talks about you.
Right?
I will be right back. I'm sorry, Casper. I wonder if she's out there to hear that. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to
She
take
very
advantage
well
of the
might
loading screen.
It's so funny to hear him say that. Because sometimes when I'm not around and she does talk about it, I'm like, why are you telling them that? Like, no, that's embarrassing.
Well, that's why she's telling us that.
Like, guess I'm just a person that likes to tell stories of grandeur.
There's nothing wrong with some tall tales.
But don't get me wrong, my life is mostly filled with tomfoolery.
Isn't that most people?
I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Because like even in Auto stream last night, like I said, I am like, you know how he was talking about two different types of friends, ones that keep in touch with each other, and then that one friend that like keeps in touch with no one. And
I actually wasn't on the stream last night. I was only
Wow.
notified about it this morning.
Yeah, well, he was talking about like two different types of friends. There's those friends that, always stay in touch with each other, always know what's going on with each other, And then there's always that one or two obscure friends that everyone has to like, they have to call them. They have to say, hey, let's hang out. I'm that one friend that's like, you have to call me. Like, and it doesn't mean that I don't enjoy your friendship or like I don't think it's awesome every time we hang out. That's just who I am. Like I don't do that. Like I don't reach out to people. I don't like what is
Yeah, I
the way
hear
to
you.
describe it?
I have a small knot of friends, and as I said to my wife when the restrictions from COVID were announced, I would have to become more sociable to meet the restrictions they're trying to tell us to go to.
Yeah. Yeah, I would. Like when they were like, "Hey, you have to stay at home for this long." I was like, "I already do that." Like that's something I already do. Like I only go out. Like I can't tell you the last time I went to a movie. The last time I went out to eat was because I got a promotion and I had to take a tour of other locations that were owned by the same owner,
Mm-hmm.
and then have another interview with him about what I would change and what I would take away from those locations. Like that's the last time I went out to eat, and that was 4 months ago.
Yeah, I'd say the restrictions were custom made for me. I mean, yeah, we'd go to the bar occasionally, but that's about it. And we still
When
go
I was-
out to eat, but that's the missus. That's not
When
me.
I was younger, I did it a lot more, but I was also didn't give a F about the consequences of doing what I was doing.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
That's kind of a definitive trait of being young.
Indeed, yeah.
And when you're young, you're not going out to just hang out at a friend's house to catch up. You're like, we're going to the bar. We're gonna watch the game. We're gonna get drunk as hell.
I shouldn't discuss it too much. I partied way too hard. I get the sense that Casper did too.
I'm pretty sure we all
I,
did.
I
Okay.
partied so hard. I was, you know, awful time of my life, but I still had a great time while I was doing
Sure.
it. Kind of messed up.
Yeah.
I was a homeless person for almost a year.
Oh wow.
Like I mean, I owned a car that was paid off. You know, God thank my parents for giving me a car that was almost completely paid off, and then by the time that happened, it was paid off and it functioned. So I lived in my car for like a year, and I would go to random friends' houses and be like, "Hey, care if I take a shower here today?"
Oh,
And I would just
great sword
like
launch auto.
I would show up at construction sites and be like, "Hey, if you can pay me cash, I'll work hard for you for today." And they'd be like, "Let's see what you can do, and I'll tell you what I'll pay you at the end of the day." And I would go out there, bust my ass on a construction site for a day or two, earn a little bit of cash, and go out and party for the next week.
Thought about selling this chalice that I found, but no, it's coming with us.
Oh, I was thinking it was a box of secrets.
Ooh, that would definitely be coming with us.
That's what we should find. We should go out and find you a box of
A
secrets.
secret keeper.
What kind of car were you living in?
A Jeep Wrangler, actually.
That's slightly
Not
larger than the
bad, not
car I
bad.
lived in for 3 months. I lived in a Volkswagen Bug.
Yeah. Well, what I was lucky with the Jeep Wrangler, you know how it had the back seat?
Yeah.
What you could do with the back seat is it would fold completely up, and the front seats would like push all the way up towards the dashboard. Like there was this, you know how like most seats you can hit the lever and it slides forward or back or up or down. This it was just like it was like a V lever system. Like you would hit the button and they would raise up and forward at the same time. So they kind of like did what's the way I could describe it? Like an arch almost when it raised.
Mm-hmm.
So you could lift the lever and the front seats would go all the way up, forward and upward towards the dash. And then the back seat had it to where you could flip it almost on its side.
Third grade gold hoarders flagged
Where?
in my hand.
What?
What? Where'd you find it?
It was laying around.
You shall ever be known as RP Find the Flag Jacks.
That's really wordy, but okay. I mean,
I think I'll just go back to Rob.
yeah, I never lived out of a.
Like I said, I've been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I got all these wordy names.
I've never. I mean, I have had some really piss poor lodgings, but never homeless. Never homeless. But I did. I definitely lived a lifestyle that occasionally well, probably too often, I think to myself, why did this? I don't mean to subtly get deep, but why did I live? And I'm not. I didn't. I've never served. Closest thing I was to the military was an army brat.
The only time I ever felt like that was not when I was homeless.
Really?
It was because I involved myself too heavily in the extracurriculars that I was doing at the time.
Sure.
And I put myself in very, very bad positions.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Like, I have fireman carried a buddy into the hospital from a gunshot wound.
Jesus.
Not an activity you want to do more than once.
No. Like after that, I was like, what do we? Because like I had been in plenty of brawls, but never like a quick. What it was is we were just arguing with this person. And he just boom, like hip shot, and I was like, "Oh, like that was unexpected."
Yeah, yeah.
You
That
know, in the brawls that we were in, you almost expected a gun to be shown, but it never was. And then all of a sudden, it was just in an instant. It took less than a minute and a half of being in an altercation with this person. No one pushed anyone. We were just kind of like arguing with each other, and then all of a sudden, just boom.
I got a good buddy that went through that, but I don't really want to talk about it too much because he's
Yeah.
he is sort of in the community. He does
I've-
lurk on my
I've-
streams, and I
yeah.
think if anybody were to tell that story, it should be him.
So I found that emissary flagship.
Yo,
Oh no, you found a flag on the thing. I found another emissary flag.
where's he at?
To our right is the sloop.
Turning to starboard. Is he in sight?
He was inside.
He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 miles away at Reaper Hideout.
So he's a Reaper.
Grade 2 Reaper.
He's the hourglass with 2 bars. I don't remember the symbols.
Grade
It's-
2 Reaper flag.
Okay,
Looks like they're doing the Fort of the Dam.
a Reaper doing the Fort of the Dam.
Well, he's at Reaper Hideout.
Yeah, scroll down to your southeast. Look at the Fort of the Dam.
Yeah, there's a couple of Reaper chests there, red ones.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been doing that Fort of the Dam.
Huh. Okay. Okay.
They've been stacking it because when you do it, there's 2 type of Reaper's chests to show up: the gold and the regular. There's
Yeah.
2 regular ones sitting there. That means they've done it at least twice.
Interesting.
And they're just handing in the gold ones.
Interesting. Well, we are heading that way.
It's up to you what we do. This
Well,
the
one of 'em is
information you've
moving.
been given.
One of them is moving. You see
One of
that?
the,
One of the Reaper's chests
Yeah.
is currently being hauled onto
they
a
still
ship.
got people there. That means there's still loot there. That means
That means, yeah, they're unloading it.
yes, they're
Okay.
stacking it in a certain position to retrieve it.
We gotta get whatever ammo we can en route. I'm not confident
The
in
question
victory,
is-
but it is worth a
question is,
shot.
Does that
Well,
mean
we've got
this-
100 rounds
this-
below.
Is the sloop a
Oh.
solo person? And if you sink them, you know, do they spawn super far away, or do they lose all their supplies because they are solo?
I'm more curious about the ship that's sitting at the Fort of the Damned. You know what I mean? 'Cause there's definitely one there. They just pulled a chest off and put it out in the water.
Yeah, there's one at the island, and there's one on the sloop at the Reaper's hideout.
I want to make an approach, but I'd like to cloak it somehow. Of course, we don't have a hell of a lot of time. You know, they may be at the end of their.
It would help if our front sail was down.
Oh yeah, good call. And the wind.
Deploy the foreskin.
It says the warp speed, Captain.
Reaper's hideout just dropped his flag.
All right, so he probably
That doesn't surprise me.
probably just got done selling.
Possibly
Yep.
both.
Yeah, true.
Well, check out the loot on the Fort of the Dam. See what it's doing. Is the other Reaper's chest moving to where they put that one?
Let me check. Yep, both of them are on a ship now. Gee, we may not have the opportunity to overtake these guys if they sail south. If they're going for
There's a
Reapers,
galleon.
it is a galleon at Reapers
There's a
then.
player galleon coming up directly in front of us, way off in the distance, though. Like it's passing directly in front of us.
So that's not them then. That could be the one that was at Reaper's hideout. Could it not? Or do we have evidence that that was a sloop?
He's passing starboard to port.
Oh, okay. Well then no, that's somebody else.
I think they may have the same idea.
This could get messy.
It
If
could.
if you guys want to go ashore and fill pockets, feel free here at Wanderers. I'll keep us on a southeasterly course. Now that is not coming from the Fort of the Damned then. Fort of the Damned is sailing southwest. So they're gonna head for Ancient Spire.
Ancient or Marlows, yeah.
Oh boy.
You bet they can't sell those things there.
No, they can't. They can't. But that other loot they'll be able to drop.
Yeah, very true.
God, if we could just get a crosswind, we'd make some ground, but we're not going to. Or not that it sure doesn't look like it anyways. Both them and us are against the wind. Which I think makes them faster. I'm not sure. Well, I don't know what they are. Never mind.
Yeah, the brig is the slowest against the wind.
Okay, so then no matter what, they're faster. Unless they're a brig, which at that rate they're equal. Fort of the Dam looks active. Weird. Nice.
Caspa finds gold laying around.
Hi, guys.
Boy, we are crawling. Galleon's heading direct east. Now that would be something. If the galleon intercepts them and initiates a fight, that could be a saving grace. That's a lot of what ifs.
Do you want that piece of snake meat? We can cook it. It's right here on the ground.
I have a full pocket full of chicken.
Okay.
A skelly galleon out there.
I'm gonna eat a pomegranate. Let's get back to the ship, shall we?
Certainly.
Wind is shifting. We might actually get a crosswind out of this.
Hey Otto, what was that in your hand?
Nothing. What? It was a, banana.
That's a funny shaped banana.
What
Oh.
did you think about that game I posted in there, that Everwild?
It looks interesting. It's definitely different.
It is different. What's weird is those are the only clips anyone has ever seen. And it's like 4 years in the making.
They are closing on Ancient Spire. They're almost ready to dock. If I wonder if we turn direct east, if we'll get a crosswind. Hell, we've almost got it now, and no, we wouldn't. We wouldn't. Never mind. We'd actually be moving even slower.
And so what people, all they can do is speculate on that game, because what all it looks like is a bunch of aerial screenshots, really.
Yeah.
And it's like, so what do I do in this game?
Right, right.
And no one knows. And it's like, man, this game looks like it could have really good potential. What?
We've definitely picked up speed.
What good's potential if no one knows anything about the game? I mean, sure, the awesome visuals is one thing, but game mechanics and story are pretty key too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And there's not even a release date quite yet. That galleon's sailing away from us to the right.
I'm glad you said that. I was wondering. I just caught a glimpse of him and thought, oh, that's not the Fort of the Damned. Sorry.
No, that's a regular fort. Alright. Just a moment before we get
Aye,
into
aye.
this.
Well, no rush. We've got 6 miles separating us. And we'll be against the wind again as we make our turn to the east. Boy, I gotta say, not that I was assured of victory, but my hopes are up there that we would at least catch a fully laden ship with its pants down. But no, they're gonna have sold most everything. And you throw that Reaper in the mix, and it makes me wonder, did the Reaper screw with them and get away with the good stuff? Or what was that? Because there were no gold chests. There are no gold chests aboard this ship. Those seem to be aboard the ship that went to Reaper's hideout. So I don't know what to make of all that information, but who knows? Maybe they were an alliance. I don't know. Too many variables, I suppose.
Alright. So, you also get an Athena chest from the Fort of the Damned.
Right, but you can sell that.
But if you're
At
already
Ancient
Athena
Spire.
with such and such, maybe you want to sell that at the Fort of the Damned. Maybe they just sold all the super important stuff and left everything else behind.
That could be. They still have not
But then
docked.
again, it goes to question, like, would you go without the manpower to go sell the good stuff?
No, I mean I wouldn't, but we are going to get a crosswind for a second here. We can trim to the right. We'll take advantage of it. I'm only doing this to cloak our approach a little bit. They have not. They haven't properly docked. They've done kind of a novice docking job.
Have a piece of chicken.
Oh yeah.
No, there's a second galleon. Oh, no, never mind. That's the same galleon.
Yeah.
There's a sloop off in the distance beyond
Piece
the
of
fort.
chicken, Casper.
Nom 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 nom. It won't let me take anything.
You got full pocket? There you go.
Nope, there it goes. Nom 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 nom. Nom nom
We'll,
nom nom.
we'll definitely be against the wind for our final approach. We are now a little more than 3 miles out. We'll be using Ancient Spire itself as to cloak our approach,
we
which
are
means they
coming
could
up
see
on
us.
the active fort right now.
Fuck, I did not mean to do that. Okay, we'll make our turn now. We're ready for repairs. Yep, we'll be against the wind.
I think they're turning hard around that rock.
They certainly seem to be.
Potential allies of the people selling, maybe?
I don't know. I would
Me
keep
neither.
I would pass by this fort. I would.
What?
Wind and,
Keep that crosswind?
yeah, keep to the left of the fort, but keep as much wind as you can possibly get, if you can get it. If you can't, yeah, go around. Because they turn hard to the right. You go around those spiral rocks.
Here we go, we got the wind. We're cooking now.
Yeah, and now start going left.
And thank God for bad accuracy. Boys, she's gonna intercept us. That's her intention.
Then turn towards that outpost.
Skelly Galleon off the port quarter. The other side of the fort.
Aye, aye. This is an Athena ship up here. Well, I'm not saying it's an Athena's emissary, but the sails.
Roger.
So we're not talking novice.
You never know nowadays.
Well, that's fair, yeah. Okay, there she is. There's the one we're looking for. It's a brig. She's skedaddling. I think it's possible she's moving out because of the galleon.
I would think so too.
She's got just
Like I
white
said.
sails.
Yep,
Galleon just anchor turn. Galleon
they're
just
exchanging fire. Portside cannons. Get ready to open fire. What happened to the
I'm
galleon?
not gonna lie, I'm firing off ship.
Alrighty, can we do an anchor turn? Yeah, well, as soon as you lose a shot, anyways. Yep. Let's do the anchor turn.
Oh, I slightly overshot.
Y'all see that galleon?
Yard.
Galleon's been set ablaze.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a turn of events I didn't anticipate.
me neither.
Either that means the galleon's done, or someone from that brig. is
From the
on
brig
galleon.
did it. Kinda also makes me wonder if the brig put everything in a rowboat, everything that they could sell there, and so they're defending what they have there. You know, God, there's,
Well,
I gotta.
there was someone on
Mermaid
the
in the
Mermaid
water.
in the water.
I got the starboard ladder.
I
Yep,
got
I'm
the
on
port.
black screen. Yeah, I was gonna say there was someone on the brig because they turned away from me when I was in the water.
Nothing, Rob, eh?
Nothing.
All right.
Oh, that's not gonna be the end of the potential boarders. That's for
Nope,
sure.
Rob. Keep that watchful eye. I'll stay on sails. Otto, you stay on that wheel.
Yep, let's get somebody in the Titanic position to see if they can spot any more mermaids.
Roger. I'm DiCaprio.
Well, we know where they're going. A galleon's still afloat back there. I can just see its masts.
Debris in the water, port side.
Aye.
No time to stop.
No, unfortunately. She's going to be making her turn to starboard, probably just past, forget the name of this one.
Thieves.
Thieves. Ah. Sure enough, there goes her turn.
We go around the right side of Thieves.
Yep. That's what I was thinking, either right side or go right the hell through it, but there ain't no sense going through it unless you were to do an anchor turn or something.
Yeah, it's a hard turn inside there to avoid beaching.
That's true, we'd have to slow down to some extent.
She's just past the other cave mouth.
Yep, continuing her course for sure. She's got to go north. She's got to go just dead north to get the Reavers.
We're
And
making ground.
Yeah, we sure are. And she is not heading due north yet.
Turning into us. No, never mind.
No, but at this rate, we are going to overtake her.
Yeah, we are making great ground.
She's not working her sails the way she should be.
Yeah, her sails turn to the wind.
Man, look at us go, though.
All right, getting a blunderbuss.
Oh, shit, yeah, what do I have?
Yeah, I need to fill my pockets. What am I?
Yep, I got a blunderbuss. Wait, was that somebody in the water? Nope, never mind, sorry. False alarm. She has to send back boarders. It's her only move. Unless she turns and pitches into
the crow's nest. I don't see anybody forward either.
We will have shots soon.
You want to keep that wind, but we got to keep close too.
All right, I see somebody at their guns.
They're dropping somebody off.
You want to go check it out?
That shot's too far. I'll never make it. I'll have to swim too long.
Is she turning? Look at that.
Yeah. Keep on those sails.
Well, she hasn't sold all her loot then. Yeah, definitely keep working the sails. We're dead against the wind now.
You wanna anchor turn it?
Yes. So we'll be trimming the. Well, wait. Hold it. Thank you. I'm not turned over yet. Okay, now I am. You're positive she sent somebody ashore?
Yeah. They either sent someone ashore or they didn't, and they're just trying to regain the position.
Okay. Well, we got the wind now.
I don't see anybody moving on the island.
Nope, nope. Mermaid, mermaid in the water.
Yep, they sent someone ashore.
Well, they must be trying to sell bit by bit.
Yep.
Turning to port. Because, yeah, I didn't see a rowboat.
Most people don't like rowboats. They like them for supplies. That's about it.
We'll be going against the wind shortly. We'll have shots shortly. Incoming! Here we go.
Cannon fire.
Fire.
The blunder.
Open fire if you got it. Shh. Got a border. She's gonna run ashore. Thank you for anchoring. We still have borders.
I just fell off the ship.
Yeah, at least 2 of them came aboard.
One's dead. I'm dead.
I'm down.
He's reviving his friend. Caspa, how's your situation?
I'm on their ship.
They ran
Okay.
their ship into the island.
Be
Yep,
advised.
starting holes.
We're going down fast. We're about to sink.
That's not good, but they're
Nope.
gonna sink too.
Okay. Just stay alive, Caspa. Make that your
And
priority.
we don't have anything.
Caspa, what island are they at? Do you know?
Let me look at the map.
Because we'll get
We're
back
a plunder
there.
outpost.
Plunder. Gotcha. So I don't think we're gonna get. I don't think we're gonna spawn there. So yeah, it's. Rob will know before I do.
How did I die one hit like that?
Oh.
He sorted me and I died.
I just landed at the island. Plunder.
Okay. Okay. Be sneaky, I guess. Because I did not. I was just a few
He
seconds
said,
too late.
Come meet us at Reapers.
Their boat's not here.
So they sunk.
No, they're bucketing.
Okay. Boy, it sure did not start me close. I'm up in the wilds.
We'll never make it there.
No, sir. I think that's accurate. It was a valiant attempt.
They
There's-
even said that. They said, GG, good try. And then they said, come meet us at Reapers.
There's no. Oh, there. Okay. They're coming into this port.
Okay, so so they are gonna try to sell it blunt.
I didn't
Apparently.
see anything on their ship.
He didn't, huh?
I mean, they may have had it, like, stashed away somewhere, or, like, all in one particular location, but I didn't see a single piece of loot the whole time I was on the ship.
Okay, I ditched the flag that I found because it was floating.
Oh, shit, we did have that.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I ditched it in the bushes.
Nice, nice. Okay, I'm on course. Well, more or less, making course now. We're definitely underway. We've got Rob
I'm
there.
as soon as I can. I'm on crooked mass. Looking for a mermaid.
I'm coming to the mermaid.
That sounded almost as bad as my 17-year-old girlfriend.
Not quite, though. Not quite.
No.
Not quite. You're still winning. I'll be aboard shortly.
Okay. I gotta get us on a southwestern heading. Southwest. Meet us at Reapers, eh?
That's what they said.
I assume they mean to fight, not to
Yeah.
parlay.
Yes, to fight.
Well, we want to hit plunder on the way to wherever we're going. 'Cause
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure they saw me. And they're just sitting there at plunder.
Yeah, they're still sitting there.
They gotta be selling then. They had to have had something.
Where would their crap have been hidden?
That's a good question.
Yeah, people hide them in all kinds of spots.
They're about 5 miles away. They're not docked at the dock. They have this strange habit of sitting offshore, which was working to our advantage. So what do you
Of
think,
course,
guys? Do
we
you think
have
that
a lot
guy?
less cannonballs?
Yeah, that is true.
I don't
What
think
it-
we had a ton to begin with.
We had over 100, but yeah.
We did.
So what do you think, guys? You think the galleon was against them, and they managed to light it on fire, or?
Yeah, I think they.
Well,
sent
considering
someone
they
off-
sent blunders at us,
Yeah, I think they sent
Yeah.
someone off shift. Put
they didn't
them
have
on
to send
fire.
anybody off shift.
I don't think they realized we were there, and then when they saw us, they sailed away, leaving only one person on the galleon. And once he died, he came back, and then we were on pursuit of them. So
Yeah,
they
I
did
think
what they did.
they
we have-
saw the galleon, started to run, and then it's like, oh shit, here's a brig too.
Yeah, and then they were like, "We need to clear," and then we were the one that set pursuit again. The galleon just stayed sit.
I don't know what the bell was for, but I think Rob saw something.
No, I'm below deck. We have 52 cannonballs and
If I
15
turn
wood.
around and one of the other people are on our ship and he rings our bell, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
I saw their shit. I saw sails. I just don't know if it was them.
Yeah, they're still at.
Okay. Let me see, how many cannon do I have? What else can I have? God, not a lot. Just take 3 of them.
Yeah, I was like, I don't need completely full pockets. Well, no, I do. We have over 40 cannonballs there.
Yeah, you guys definitely take everything that's left in terms of throwables.
See, do I want to take planks too?
They've got to see us coming. I'm going to say it advantaged them, but it's still worth a shot. It's still worth a shot. So far, I honestly, guys, I think you did a very commendable job. Their aim was horrible, to be honest. I mean, they were shooting right over us. Now, granted, they did hit us enough times, and they killed us with the melee, but I don't know.
They're moving.
Aye.
Yeah, I expect borders.
I'm still not
Okay,
in.
just fell off.
They stopped again.
God damn it! I just fell off the. goddamn
Okay, it's Rob and I that have to lay into them until you can come back.
'Cause I need a hero.
Incoming.
I need a hero to make it good.
Do you have an angle, Rob?
Not yet.
He's got me.
Fucking anchored us. He anchored us. He anchored us.
Yep.
Oh. So there was a border beforehand.
Jesus, well played. Well played. We're masted. Casper, when you get back, we're gonna need damage control downstairs.
Yeah, I'll do as much as I can. You know I'm down for it.
Big time, too. We're about sunk.
And I just got blown off the boat.
I'm on that black screen.
Damn, dude, good job. Well played.
I can't get on the boat.
My goodness.
Fuck, I can't believe I fell off. Yep, we're sunk.
He responded. It sounded amicable. I couldn't make out
Yeah,
what he was saying, though.
he's being GG's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for he decided to shoot me.
Well, yeah, there is
Well,
that.
no, that's what he's supposed to do.
You don't shoot somebody while you're talking to him. You shoot him after you talk to him.
Eh,
Or instead of.
I don't think they trust us that much.
no. You know, any given Sunday, right?
Yeah, I only conversed with them once I was dead. Whew. Yeah, he hit us with the anchor ball, and then
So, yeah,
masted us.
I think we are quite outclassed in that.
Yeah.
And he missed us twice with the anchor ball.
Did he
'Cause
really?
They fired 3 of them. The first 2 went clear over the boat.
Yeah, by the time I got back to the boat, it was sunk, and then
Oh yeah.
it sent me to another black screen because I was stuck on the bottom of the boat as it sunk.
Well, let's get the plunder and see if our flag's there. They might have found it, but it stands to reason that they might
Yeah.
not have.
They may have seen him go to hide it where he did, but if they didn't, oh, hey! He keeps saying, "Come see us at Reapers."
Oh, we'll have to sail by Reapers. I'm not anxious to engage them, but I would happily talk to them.
How do I use my quick chat?
I-
There
know,
it is.
I hate to say it, I disabled mine, so I don't know. I switched it out with throwables. Quick key to bring up throwables. Yeah, I would love to shoot the shit with them because I'm curious about the other galleon. Yeah, I do have some questions for him.
He's
but-
telling us we should go do the skull fort.
well,
Because he wants to
I was gonna say, is he gonna kill us there?
he wants to sink us and take what we get there. That's not a hard one to read.
And
Yeah.
I said and then I left.
Hey, Black Badger, how are you? Yeah, we do have a full ship. Sorry, man. And I appreciate the offer. I really do.
Where were you, like?
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
undermanned.
40 minutes ago, we were undermanned on a galleon.
So we are on a sound course. Like I said, I don't want to engage them again. I don't. Does anybody disagree?
I'm not looking for that fight again.
Okay.
No, we're outclassed.
That said, I would like to sail close and fire myself ashore and talk to them.
You guys want to get a small amount of doubloons real fast?
How so? Kill the Scullies or?
No, I light every light on our ship with the same color.
Okay, yeah, because we can change it back.
Yeah,
Yeah, go for it.
yeah, just light every lantern pink.
I
I'm gonna keep mine in order to change them back. Casper, I think you're the only one with a pink lantern, aren't you? Or no, Rob has one
No,
too.
Rob's got one. I saw him setting lanterns.
I do sincerely appreciate it, Black Panther. Yeah, about an hour ago,
Alright.
we
Did you guys
we
get
were in
it?
an undermanned galleon.
I got nothing for it.
Yeah, me neither. Are we missing one?
Oh, the one's below deck. I didn't even check to see
No,
which
they're
one.
lit. They're lit.
Huh?
You guys already done it?
Maybe on accident.
Yeah, I might have done it accidentally.
Alright, go ahead and turn one back to normal and auto, and then we'll change the rest back.
No, I don't want to use lantern. I want to,
Tape.
well, set. Not take, but set.
Oh yeah, for you would have set.
I want to take.
Alright, I've got all the topside ones. Our course should still be sound. More or less. Minor tweak. Of course, now I don't remember which way. I think the port.
No, I remember why you guys didn't get one. Because it's not all of one color. You have to have half and half of certain colors.
Oh. Uh-huh.
They still at plunder?
Nah, they're almost to Reapers now. And we'll
Yeah,
be passing Reapers on the way to
Even when
Plunder.
remember I respawned right at Plunder Outpost, and I almost swam to Plunder Outpost, and I was like, no, I don't want to give it away. So I just kind of floated in the water. And
You're about to hit an island.
Oh, yeah.
They kept going, if you want to do this, we can go to Reaper's Hideout. Meet us at Reaper's Hideout.
Hot miking or typing?
No, they were talking to me.
Okay,
I
yeah,
just can't
that's...
I can't respond because when I use Discord, I use a set of headphones that doesn't have a mic. That
Yeah,
way
gotcha.
I don't have the double potential of even double talking.
How's our course for, well, sort of Reapers? Near...
Reaper's Hideout?
Yeah, we're doing a near pass just to fire myself
Okay,
ashore.
so we want to go forward about another... Oh, I don't even know how to measure in this game. We need to go forward for a little while, and then we need to head directly south, but you're not going to be able to tell south. So you're going to go hard.
Can you see the island on your right?
Ah,
Oh, no, yeah, hard right, hard right.
Oh, hard right?
Yeah, go ahead and start heading hard right.
You know, I see, oh, yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Straighten it up, straighten it up.
When you take that island down the starboard side, and you'll be going due south.
Okay.
Oh, you need to start.
How's our, heading now?
Go a little more left.
Little left.
Close to this island.
We
Okay.
got all kinds of room up here.
Alright, yeah, keep that course right there then.
I think I see the lights of their ship. I might.
No, that's the Skelly sloop.
Oh, okay.
We should meet them at Reaper's Hideout, and you should be like, hey guys, what's going on? And just like, try to have a casual conversation with them. And like, see if you can turn it into a mini podcast, like a 15-minute, like, what are you all about? What's your
Well,
story?
Well, Casper, like I said, I want to ask them about the galleon, mainly. I want to commend them, but I also want to,
Yeah, because I mean, we're outclassed. We can't.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to outfight these guys.
Our port bow. That's not them. That's a skelly.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I do see a skelly galleon off our starboard.
Should I go fly the white flag?
Oh sure, yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I see, Rob. Yep, their ship is at Reapers now. I'm gonna trim accordingly. Now, once I go ashore, if you guys want to proceed to plunder, that would make sense. It's up to you, or you can join me, or however we're not gonna get anything out of this powwow. It stands to reason I'll get killed.
Well, with the way they've been acting so far, I don't expect them to listen to you, but
I do.
I'm not going to
expect them
stop you from
listen.
giving it a shot.
I do expect them to listen.
I kind of do too, just because they responded to me, and then I think they said
No,
"hell of a
and
job"
they
or
weren't-
something like
they
that.
weren't douchebags about killing us.
Right? No.
Like, even at one point, he said, "GG, that was a real good try."
And I appreciate that. I mean, you contrast that with "get good" or "you guys suck" or
Yeah,
or
it was
or a
like-
lot
It
worse.
was like, hey,
you know.
if you're gonna say GG, good try, at one point, I feel like you felt, holy shit, these people know what they're doing. We need to get on our game.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna be going for a long shot. Who wants to take the helm? I'll be turning to port now.
I got you on the helm. Rob, if I could get a good heading towards Plunder
Towards-
Outpost.
Yeah, it's
Okay, I
we're
know.
gonna
where it
stay.
is.
We're gonna
I
stay
see
on
where
this
we are.
course.
Yeah, I see where we are.
Once we get to Castaway Isle, we're gonna want to turn due south.
Stand by. We might take fire from the island since we haven't initiated conversation yet. And again, even if we do,
Yeah,
They-
I would watch
yep.
out for board. Yep, there's fire.
incoming. Shit, I gotta put that out.
That's all right. That's all right. Fire is not the biggest threat on our ship right now.
Don't run into me, no matter what you do.
Orders is the biggest threat. There goes the main mast. I need repair on the main mast.
Coming up.
Repair on the main mast. Fuck. No one's on the main mast.
Shit. Just keep sailing.
Main
Keep
mast.
sailing.
I can't.
Boys, we don't mean to engage you.
I need wood on that main mast.
It's not letting me do it because every time I get up to it, it's falling over again.
Honestly, honestly, it's gonna sound strange. You see me in the water here? Yeah, okay. It's gonna sound strange. We're just
Damn it!
hold on. I got my teammates in my ear. We honestly just had a few questions.
God.
That galleon, was that galleon after
Hey.
you too?
Otto, they're over here killing us.
Yes.
I killed him.
Long story short, the galleon did a fort, and we stole the fort from them.
Oh
They
shit!
had to
Was
kill me.
was the galleon a reaper initially? Because we saw a reaper selling here. I think our crews are fighting, yeah, but
I think they were gold. They were a gold hoarder.
oh, nice.
I think.
So they were coming after you because they were ticked off or whatever. We just saw an opportunity, but damn, dude, y'all put us down pretty damn handily. I gotta hand it to you.
Oh yeah, we were kind of used to this stuff.
Nice. Well played, man. Very well played. That was it. I was curious about the galleon, and yeah, after sinking us that quickly twice, especially the second time, dude. Fucking anchor ball followed by that chain shot. That sure as hell did the trick. Anyway, yeah,
Oh yeah,
my
usually does.
just let your crew know that my crew sends their best, man. That well played and safe sailing to you.
Yeah, sure thing, man. Good fight.
Alrighty, man. Be well. Alright, coming back to the ship. Did you
We're
guys...
alive.
Nice. I'm muted now with them. So what happened on your guys' end there?
One boarded us, killed Rob while he was trying to repair the main mast.
For
I
whatever
killed
reason,
him.
we'd get the mast straight, and as
Yeah.
soon as I got from the rope to the mast with wood, it would fall over again.
Weird. Were the sails deployed? No, they should go up, right? Or they
Yeah,
should
they
have...
go up automatically as you're raising the mast.
I see.
Yeah. It's just,
Skelly sloop ahead.
it was not working the way it was meant for us to work.
Yeah,
They were
he...
like, we need you to do this. And it was like, no, I'm not doing it.
He, it was funny, in the middle of our conversation, he kind of turned away and started walking towards our ship, like, and I assume one of his crewmates was telling him what was going on our ship. And so I don't know if he didn't know if I was just a distraction or what the hell was going on. But then I was just like, yeah, obviously our crews are fighting right now. He acknowledged that.
Do you see the Skelly sloop?
Yeah, we can lay into him. He better not sink us. But yeah, he said that the galleon was they weren't Reapers, that was a different crew. But that the galleon was, doing the fort. They attacked the galleon. They were the hostiles there. So the galleon
Skelly
was...
sloop underway.
Aye, aye.
He's turned to starboard.
I'll get back on the helm. So the galleon was after them for revenge, you know, to get their ship back.
Yeah.
He did again say good game. You know, for what it's worth, I know they handed us our
no,
ass.
I don't, like, in this game, if you're better than me, you're better than me. You know, I can't help that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain about that.
Me neither. Alright.
There's nothing I can do about it. You know?
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm not gonna lose any sleep. The only time it bothers me is when it's accompanied by a lot of shit talk. That does get under... it gets under my skin, or just annoys me, I guess.
Well, there's no need to be like that. Like,
Right.
If you want me to get good, teach me how to get good.
Yeah, you know what's amazing then?
Teach me how to get good.
They managed to get away with... They pulled off the heist. They managed to get that galleon. The galleon came after him, and obviously they toasted it again. Quite literally. And then we surprised them.
Yeah, and then got up.
Yep. So they... How did he put it? I forget what he said. He said,
He said, we do this a lot.
yeah, yep. Oh shit, this guy just stopped.
Shit, I was about to step away for a second, too.
We need to drop or raise sail or something, huh?
Four sails raised.
Mainsail as well. I just got to turn the helm back to give you an angle. Nice, turning to starboard. Nice hits. Can't imagine it's going to take much more. Well, Skelly Snoop, have you had it yet?
I did.
He's had it.
All right.
I did.
Now think of it before I taunt you a second time. Turn
Well,
about
yep. We'll get out of here.
towards the fort.
Yeah, we'll hit the fort. We can use its cannons as well. Well, we don't need its cannons, but we still want that Skelly shit. Oh, it's trying to suck me up.
Oh, that's 17.
If they try to suck you up, get below deck, of course.
Say
Okay.
again?
No one will ever be able to watch
Right.
it. It'll get banned.
We can anchor or furl.
Yeah, I should say.
Or
anchor.
both,
Anchor.
really. Alright, are we going to be able to collect the loot from that Skelly ship? That's
I
my
don't-
question.
You want to take a rowboat?
We don't have a rowboat.
We don't have one, unless this island has
There's a
one.
fort right here.
Yeah, it might
Let's-
have one.
Find out if the fort's got one.
Question is, where's the loot?
I'm going to raise
Uh,
anchor and get a little closer to the Kraken, just to see what I see. And you know, the other thing about having a little powwow with him is, undoubtedly, that guy turned to his crew afterwards and said, they're really cool about it.
Well, that and
No,
it's like, okay, let's leave them alone for a little while. Let them do their thing. If they decide to do something big, then we'll come after them.
Right, which, you know, and obviously we know that's part of their MO now, but it wasn't against us. We were the aggressors.
Yeah, we were. We
Um,
totally chased them down.
so they never, they never chased us down for anything.
There is not a rowboat here that I can find.
They did chase a galleon down there.
Exactly, that's how we know that it's part of their MO, is that, he did admit that they intervened when that galleon
Yeah,
was doing the fort.
they were Fort of the Dam hunting.
Which, more power to them. That's exactly what we thought we were doing for a second.
Yeah. Like I said, they ain't.
Now, if only we had been,
Yeah.
if only we had been fighting that galleon instead of those guys.
Exactly, right? If we would have just been like, no, let's keep on the galleon. It's the Athena one.
I don't see any of that, dude. Oh, yeah, I do.
I
Yeah, I
do.
do.
All
You just want to, I don't know how you want to do this. I don't think our harpoons can get it. That's got to be Rob.
I think it's a bit far for the harpoon.
Okay. Well, shit. We're drifting. I'm about to anchor. If you just want to swim, I'm going to swim anyways.
I'll go grab what I can.
And who knows? Rob, you might kill some of those tentacles. You might be able to get.
Oh, she's stuck in.
Yeah, she's after you, Casper. I just saw you get sucked up. Never met a good Karen.
Someone says, my wife is named Karen.
Where is this shit?
Behind you, Otto.
Oh no, I passed it? Yep, I sure did.
Made the tentacle let go of me.
I'm gonna do a little bit of juggling.
Yep. I say we firemen carry it. Little movements with everything.
She tried to suck me up, but I think I got out of it somehow. Rob, did you just put one down?
Yeah.
So there's probably treasure over there too. All right, I'm bringing this stuff just on the periphery.
I'm not gonna have enough cannonballs to get a second one though.
Yeah, if you there should be, and you may have already looted it. That tower.
I've already looted this tower.
Okay. Well, the next tower, I don't know if it has a mark, but
Where'd all the loot go?
you know, I keep losing sight of it too. Oh, I see it. I see it. It's directly ahead of me.
Okay. I was like, what the heck happened to everything? It just
What?
disappeared all of a sudden.
Yeah, it seems pretty damn easy to lose.
Karen's gone to bed.
Yeah, she's gone. Bring her on in, Captain Rob. You know what? You're Patrick Swayze.
What? What does it mean?
You never seen that movie? Captain Rob?
Captain Ron. Yeah.
Captain Ron.
Captain Ron.
Oh, sharks in the water, Casper.
Awful. That's awful. I ruined it. I thought it was Captain Rob. Oh, it's been that long.
I'm also curious to see what that tentacle yielded.
More loot in front of us.
Welcome back, Odd. Hey, man, it happens to the best of us. So I've read. I wouldn't know firsthand, but I tried to read about the best of us.
I'm not among the best of us, but I've met a few of them.
Oh, come on now. Now this one's gonna take 10 attempts. There we go. So the tentacle he killed was off to our port.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, guide us in.
Port quarter.
Oh, okay, so a little bit behind.
You want me to,
Yeah, if you want to steer.
I was gonna ask you if you wanted me to swim over to it.
Oh, yeah, that works, that works.
Yeah, we can pinpoint you that way.
Oh, I think I just saw it. No, I'm seeing Rob, that's what I'm saying. But that's good.
That's the idea.
Uh-huh.
Why are you there?
Oh, Rob, you got a shark on your ass. Fortunately, I got a blunderbuss, but I'll still try to give some covering fire.
Here's the loot.
Okay. I'm in the water with you. I think that's it.
Sharks dealt with.
Nice. Yeah, got a skull and some kraken meat.
I harpooned a crate at something.
I'm gonna check the horizon real quick. See if
Look,
those,
a crate of tea I harpooned.
a rarity.
Alright. I got 20 minutes, fellas.
Yep, let's head back to Plunder, which is,
See if we've got our flag.
yeah, that is going to be east by southeast. Then we can just head back to Reapers. Presumably they won't be there anymore, and, we'll sell. Not bad tonight. I mean, in terms of our first outing, we sold everything we had. And it stands to reason we might be able to pick up what we had.
I don't think we've got any worse a chance of getting the flag back than finding it in the first place.
True, true. It's a light out there, but I think it's Skelly. I can't quite be sure. All right, we are under sail. Did you kill 2 tentacles or just 1?
Just one. The second one retreated before I got it down.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. What a coward Karen is. Anybody else got to take a break? I got to take a quick break.
No, I'm good.
Alrighty, the helm is free. But we're on a general course.
Alright, well, I'm back.
Awesome. Auto's on break.
Alright. We're just gonna... We don't have a captain, so we're just gonna hang out, I guess. No.
We're heading for plunder.
Yeah, we sure are, aren't we?
Whoa.
What happened?
We're almost there.
Yeah.
They ran aground at this rock face over here, right?
I have no idea. Bring back that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling now it's gone.
That's
So
kind of
did-
expensive.
It's fine.
So do you recall which bush you put it in? Was it the elder or the younger or the governor of Florida?
Well, it's around here somewheres. If it's here still.
Right, yeah, if they saw it at all, it'd be at a distance.
Yeah, maybe they saw you set it down and they found it. Who knows?
Well, the problem with trying to hide something is it's shiny from a distance.
Yeah, yeah.
From a distance.
But it doesn't hurt to try.
No, it does not. No, it does not.
It looks like they got it.
Oh shoot! We still got a sail down or somewhere. Yeah, we do. God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mains are still.
Alright. Not a problem. Not a problem.
You know what? That's something that I should have asked him that. Should have asked him if he
No,
found.
because if they hadn't found it, they would have went back for it.
That's true. That's true.
And then we'd be still going through what we were going
Fighting
through.
them, yeah. Was it this side of the island, Rob? Or well,
It was.
you found the bush.
I found. I came around. See, I saw them out in the water, and I came around, stuck close to the rocks, and went up into that first group of bushes.
Oh, okay, yeah. It'd probably be shining from here then. Well, it was worth a try.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like we lost anything. You found that on random.
Yeah, and had I been left to my own devices, we would have lost it for sure. Because I forgot we had it.
I forgot we had it too.
Nonetheless, we did manage
Oh.
to sell some stuff.
There was something that happened to me and Di the other day that could also explain why it's not there. While we were on an island, I saw a one of those chests that burst into flames,
Oh yeah.
and I left it where it was because we were going to do some other things. We were looking
Magic?
for the yes, we were going to do magic.
I was wondering how many times you're gonna say magic. Everything is okay.
After I said it the last time, I was like, should I say it again?
We were actually hunting a skelly bounty,
Okay.
and I was going to grab the chest last because it's the one that burst into flames.
Sure. Yeah.
And when I went back for it, it was gone.
Huh.
So it's quite possible that they've added despawning to unattended treasure.
Had you manipulated it at all? Like, had you
Nope.
put it in your hands?
Didn't touch it.
And no server change.
Nope.
Interesting, huh?
I'm sorry. But do
So-
you know the only explanation I can come up with?
Huh.
Magic?
Yeah.
This takes me back to Strawn's witchcraft. I don't like it.
I'm sorry. Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Well,
It just makes me giggle so much because I used to do that to my daughter when she was like really, really young. Like I would do something like I would do the old switcheroo to my 2-year-old daughter, and she'd be like, "Whoa, how'd that happen?" I'd be like,
magic.
and she'd be
Whoa
like,
ho
"What?"
ho.
And no, I still do this. I still do it to her to this day. Like she'd be like, "What? No way!" And I'd be like, "Yeah, magic." And she'd be like, "God damn it, Dad."
For years, I was blown away by sitting there at the kitchen table when I was young. I must have been real young because my parents weren't divorced yet. I think they divorced when I was 5. So I don't know. I mean, I must hold on to this memory because of how mind-blowing I thought it was. And I was fighting tooth and nail about not eating my peas or mashed potatoes. I think it was mashed potatoes. I was just not going to eat those suckers. and Dad was playing hardball with me, you know. Nobody was getting up from the table until I finished them, all that shit. And I don't remember what the distraction was, but something out the window. And so I look back at my plate, and it was gone. And my whole family was like, "Oh what happened to your mashed potato? What? And I was like, they're gone. And, and mom or dad was like, well, looks like you can get up from dinner. And just shaking their heads like, I don't know, you're a lucky kid. That I can't believe you got away with that.
Did you eat your mashed potatoes after that?
I think I did. Yeah. I don't hate mashed potatoes, so it's kind of weird, but I don't hate peas
How
either.
can you even hate, even have any bad thing to say about mashed potatoes?
I don't know, but for years I think I could have sworn it was divine intervention or something.
Like, I could understand if they were like those instant mashed potatoes.
Wow.
The
I don't.
flakes that you pour into water.
How long have those been around? Would they have even had those early 80s?
I'm sure they've been around.
How long have they been around? Otto, you're younger than I am.
Okay, you've had
They've
them
been
since you
around
were a
my
kid.
whole life.
Yeah, I was
Uh-huh.
gonna say instant mashed potatoes have probably been around for a very long time.
What would you hazard to guess? Like the 50s or the 60s or something?
No,
I'm gonna
way
wager
beyond
like the 30s.
You're not that old, Rob.
I would hesitate to say instant mashed potatoes have been around since the late 1800s.
Oh
It's
no!
possible because that's when things started getting freeze dried. When early refrigeration started.
Oh, if we were, I don't want to say placing bets because I'm broke, but if we were hazarding guesses, I'm gonna stick with 19.
No, I'm the guy on.
I'm gonna go with 1940. What?
I'm the guy on Price is Right that's betting $1 on it.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, well, I'm gonna stick with 1940. That's my guess. Well, I'll look it up afterwards. You're gonna say what? 18?
Late 1800s.
What? So 1890?
Yeah, 1890.
I'm gonna go with 1900.
Oh, so Rob's the dick here. He just cuts your ass off. Because I doubt it's a 19th century
$1
thing.
above my bet.
So we got 1890, 1900, 1940. We're not going to get this resolved tonight unless somebody's Googling it now.
I'm Googling it right now.
Okay. Come on, late 30s, early 40s.
No whammies. I'm mixing my video game or my game shows.
Wow.
What is it?
1957.
Holy shit, I
Wow.
won by luck.
And they
57.
became instant in 1960.
Holy cow!
Oh, so I was way off, but I still eked the victory.
Yeah,
You were the closest without going over.
yeah, you were.
60s? That blows my mind.
Who would have thought hard potato flakes?
Of course, then again, I started this by saying, were they even around in the 80s? But that's,
I
I'm just
guess
ignorant
we
of the
would've
whole
had to
thing.
think
I don't
of,
know.
Chemical preservatives and things of that nature.
Yeah.
We didn't take that. I didn't take that into factor.
Well, suffice it to say, I don't know what they were. I wasn't having it. I still don't know which family member ate them. I don't know if it was my brother, my mom, or my
I was
dad.
that poor kid that instant potatoes were part of the meal at least twice a week.
Ooh. I mean, that's not bad.
Hey, at least it wasn't French fries, I guess.
It was better than no potatoes.
Yeah,
This is
it
true.
was better
This
than
is
no
true.
potatoes.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we had them once a week.
I don't know.
But now-
I'd have to ask my mother.
My mom had weird rules about what you could and couldn't put on your food at the table.
Really?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well,
Like, whatever it took for me to eat what was on the table was
My-
added to what was on the table.
potatoes you could put butter,
Sure.
and sometimes, like holidays, you could put pepper on them too.
Oh my
What?
god.
Peas.
I thought you were gonna say like cheese, sour cream.
Oh no. We didn't get that extravagant.
Yeah.
No, Jesus.
Pepper.
Taco night at least once a week.
I was the youngest of 6 kids, and my dad walked out when I was 7.
Oh, jeez.
So my mom was raising us just outside of New York City on her own. It was there was not a feast every night.
No, I was kind of like that. I mean, that's why we had instant mashed potatoes twice a
But
week. But most of our meals consist of either like a macaroni as a side dish. I remember hot dogs with cheese, like no bun, just like split in half hot dogs.
Oh,
that were
yeah.
fried
Oh, yeah.
with melted
See-
cheese over the top of them.
See,
That
we
was
Yep.
like
we
the
never
main course. At
we
least.
never didn't have a bun, but our bun was a slice of Wonder Bread.
No, that's when you got fancy. Like what we would do is you would place the bun. We would place the Wonder Bread flat on the plate, and then put the hot dog over it. And
Yeah,
then put whatever you wanted over the top of it.
and then you fold the bread around the hot dog.
No, I wouldn't fold the bread. I would eat it like
Just
'cause what was
Open-faced,
special
as
was
they
the
say.
sloppy Joe.
An open-faced hot dog?
Yeah,
Never heard of that.
it was an open-faced hot dog, and if you were special, you got like sloppy Joe meat, or like something like that to put over the hot dog, like almost a chili dog.
Yeah.
We never had chili dogs. Now,
Yeah.
now in our
Never had a
family,
chili dog.
no, not until I was an adult. I mean, my wife and I make chili dogs all, well, probably once or twice a month, but
I'm gonna say
not as a kid.
Sloppy
No.
Joes.
Sloppy Joes, oh yeah, we had that all the time.
I mean, that's kind. I mean, you're just mixing sloppy Joes with your hot dog.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you got the chili.
I mean, a real
Seasoning.
chili dog, yeah. But I'm saying we use sloppy Joe meat on top of the hot dog.
That'd be good. Nothing wrong with that. Well, folks, that brings us to the end. Guys, I in review, I will say we outsailed those motherfuckers. No question about that. We overtook them.
Yeah, yeah,
I
and
thought
I
you
don't
were gonna
and
say
I
you
don't
never
think they had any
sloppy
doubt
Joe
that
meat
if
on
it
a
was
hot dog.
going to come into a contest of who could outsail each other, they knew they had to outfight us.
Yeah, which they did. I would say cannon shot wise, I feel like we did. If I'm gonna be hard on us, I'd say just as well as they did. But I feel like we did better. The only difference was their boarding was very effective. But I do feel like we placed our shots better, and they ran right into the damn island. It was just their boarding that let them persist. I shouldn't call them motherfuckers either, because honestly, they were nice folk when it came down to talking to them. They just played the game, and they played it well. Well, folks, of course, I want to thank Rob for coming aboard tonight, and in essence, making this stream possible.
Thanks for having me, Otto.
My pleasure, anytime. I always enjoy it. And Caspa, same can be said for you, my friend. Always a pleasure to sail with you.
Why are you staring at me?
Okay.
Hey, thank you. It's always a pleasure.
And of course, I want to thank everybody that took the time to join us tonight. It's not lost on me that it's taken time out of your night, and I'm keeping some of you up. So I deeply appreciate it. Look, if you want to support the channel and you want to throw your money into the water, don't. You can throw it at my PayPal, but all that aside, it'd probably be just as well you can throw it in the water. But folks,
Wish and win.
what's that? But folks, to name drop, I want to thank God Noble, Black Badger, Judah, Dawn, Ghosty, JPEG O Death, and I'm gonna stop there. I scrolled up. Anyways, folks, as always, this is Automatic for Automatic Games. If you like this, if you are subscribed, I deeply appreciate it. I will talk to you again very soon. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow night. Sleep well. If I don't talk to you tomorrow night, have a swell Thanksgiving. Good night, all. Wow, we stopped on time with the music. That's 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 freaking unheard of. Okay, say good night, folks. Good night.
Night.
Good night, Otto.